So I was over at my sister's house, and her husband is the first person to ever introduce me to a Surface Duo. When he first got it, he pre-ordered it. He was so excited about it, gave me so much hype about this device, and I simply said, it's a foldable phone. I'm probably not going to like it. Then when he first got it, he spent $1,400 for it. He gave it to me. I looked at it and I said, I love this device, hardware-wise. Obviously, software was problems, but hardware was absolutely beautiful. 2 weeks later, he returned it, of course, because, if you did own a OG Surface Duo 1 when you first bought it, you probably did return it. And he asked me yesterday, he said, will they get Android 13 on the Surface Duo 1? Or the Surface Duo 2. He didn't talk about Surface Duo 2, but the question does speak up for the Surface Duo 2 too. And here's my response. No. Now, we already know the Surface Duo 3 is going to come out sometime this year. And it's no longer going to be a 2 separate screen phone. It's going to be one generalized foldable display. And rightfully so, a lot of people are upset about that concept. But the question is, will Microsoft give us Android 13 on a Duo 1 and 2? And here's the reason why the answer is no. And I said this in other videos, but I'm going to say it again just in case this is your brand new video. Because the new foldable phone is now based on one display versus 2 separate displays, Microsoft's not going to give one singleized second toward any type of foldable display with 2 screens. Every software they work on, every application they manufacture, every single second they spend will be on a 1-screen foldable display. Meaning, they're not going to work and make sure that Android 13 works for the Duo 1 and 2 when they're worrying about Android 13 working for the Duo 3 with 1 screen. Let's be honest. The Android 12L was not a hit with the Surface Duo 1 and 2. It was something that a lot of people expected it to be more than it was. And with that being said, there was also a lot of problems with certain applications not working. The software was buggy when it first came out. And yes, well, Microsoft did fix those things. It's only going to get worse and worse as time goes on. Because based on their track record at this point in time, we know one thing. Microsoft is not worried about optimizing softwares for the devices. They're not. They will slap any software possible on their devices and say, bam, that right there is what you got. You got Android 12, you got Android 12L, there you go. You have the software. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But all we did was we made sure we got it. I don't think they're going to even do that with Android 13. Could they do the cheap way out and try to, we'll give you Android 13? No, because they have discontinued the Duo 1 and 2. It's no longer on the website, out of stock. This is never coming back in stock, by the way. This is not going to be made. Duo 1 will never be made on their software, on their system again. And they are on to the Duo 3. So if you are still sticking with a Duo 1 and 2, and you're hoping one day you get Android 13, I'm going to say no. And if you follow this channel for any length of time, you know how much optimistic I was about the Android 13 coming to the Duo Android 12L coming to Duo 1 and 2. I was so optimistic. Made videos saying how it's going to happen, because it's going to happen. And it did happen. And it was nothing special. And Android 13 is not going to happen. This is the end of an era for the Duo 1 and 2. Duo 3 will be a 1-screen foldable device. And I can't wait to see how they end up messing that up too. And you might say, well, what if they don't mess it up? What if they actually do something and it actually looks good? I'll be heavily surprised. But you know what? Just want to make this video to answer that question. I got a couple comments down below. And then he asked me, and I was like, you know what? Let's talk about this. Good subject to talk about. So, guys, if you did enjoy this video, hit the like, comment down below. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.